Good morning, guys. I am starting a series on how to lose weight, and I feel like the first place we need to start is with calorie counting. I don't believe everybody needs to calorie count, and I don't believe it's something you have to do in order to be successful at losing weight, but I do believe that it is a great place to start. It can be eye-opening to record everything you eat for a week because you may be eating way more or way fewer calories than you realize. So maybe you're undereating, maybe you're overeating, but you really won't know until you start to plug all that information into an app. So I would recommend downloading Chronometer or MyFitnessPal, whichever one you prefer. I like Chronometer. And scan, and all you have to do usually is just scan the barcode. So every single thing that you eat for a week, just scan it and put it into the app. That way you can tell, on a weekly basis about how many calories you're consuming, and that'll give you a really good idea of where you're at right now. Then what you're going to do is you can use a worksheet that I will link to figure out, based on your goal, whether you want to lose weight or you want to lose fat, you want to gain muscle, or maybe you just want to maintain. That way you'll have an idea of what your calories should look like for a given day. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how to fill out the calorie worksheet. I'm going to start with your weight. I'm 132. I'd already put that in because my Roomba interrupted the first video. And then I'm exercising, so I'm gonna give myself a 17 for very active. And that just is, you either do like construction or farm work, or you strength train 6 times a week and do cardio 4 times a week. So this is at my most active, like I'm killing it in the gym, it would be a 17. So my calories for that are going to be 132 times 17 or times 13, 14, 15, 16. Whichever level you fall at, that's what you're going to calculate your calories by. Now, through this simple equation, I can figure out that I will eat 2,244 calories. So if I eat 2,244 calories a week, ideally I should stay at 132. I should not lose or gain weight. Of course, our body's going to fluctuate, so that's to be expected. But this should keep me where I am. If I'm happy where I am right now, I would aim for this. Now, I will say, to start with, what you're probably going to want to do is find your maintenance calories and try that for 2 weeks. If you notice that eating this amount for 2 weeks, you do not lose or gain any weight, you could even do it for a month. Then you will know that this is a pretty accurate number. Everybody's body is different, so if you have polycystic ovarian syndrome, or you have a slow metabolism, you have really fast metabolism, this number may not be correct. This is just a ballpark figure. Okay, so moving on, you're going to go to your goal. If my goal is to lose fat, I'm going to subtract 500 calories from my maintenance calories. So I know my maintenance calories, I'm going to bring this down, is 2,244. So then I'm either going to add or subtract from my calorie goals. So if I want to lose fat, I'll subtract 500 calories. If I want to gain muscle, I'll add 300 calories. And if I want to maintain, then obviously I'm just going to make this a 0. So I'll go ahead and say that, let's say I want to lose fat. So I'm going to start with 500 calories. I'm going to take off 500 calories from this number. So now I know that I will need 1,744 calories. So what I will do is I will try this for a month to see if I lose any weight. For a month to see if I lose any weight. So if I'm losing weight at 1,744 calories, then that is where I'm going to keep my calories until I stop losing weight. And the thing about weight loss is, the first week I may lose a pound. The next week I may lose half a pound. Then I may not lose any weight. But after a month, I should know whether or not this calorie range is working for me. But you also have to consider other things. Am I starving? If I find that it's at 1,744, I am just starving, I'm not going to drop that any lower, even if I plateau, because I want to give my body time to adjust to this, give my mind time to adjust to this, and figure out a way that I can make these calories work for me. So maybe I need to change what I'm eating. Maybe I'm eating too much fruit and I need to add more veggies. Maybe I need more protein. And we can talk about that in future videos, but today I just wanted to get you started on how to figure out how many calories you should be consuming. I hope this is helpful, and I will be sure to link to the worksheet for you. And please, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below.